What's up, beautiful people? So this is another day. We just arrived at our client's home and we are going to be transforming this 4x6 bed. Yeah, as you can see, it's a 4x6 bed. It's wooden and we are going to be transforming into a modern and luxurious bed as usual. So this is the bed and this is how the headboard looks like. And I'm going to be taking you through the process on how to transform this bed. And this, if you can see, the height of the headboard reaches my hips here, and I'm going to be raising it up to somewhere here, and I'm going to be showing you every step. So this is a 4x6, and the design that we are going to be making is a surprise, so keep watching the video. So now let me just take you around into details how the bed looks like. So this is the lower side. As you can see, it's a bit shorter, and we are going to be adjusting this part here so that you cannot see below the bed, that is, and I'm going to be showing you that step. And we are going to be covering these sideboards there. And then if you can see this headboard, it's a bit curved, as you can see. So normally what I do with these curved headboards, I usually cut somewhere here where the curve starts, and then I do an adjustment layer. I'm going to be putting another layer here which is straight so that I can get a workable headboard or workable surface for me. So the first thing we are going to be doing is disassembling the bed. As you can see, we are going to be disassembling the bed and start the process. So now after the cuttings, adjustments, you can see now the headboard is raised. As you can see, it's a bit higher, and we did this modification. And now what we are going to be doing is attaching these pieces of plywood on this frame to cover the frame and get a workable surface. So we are going to be using 1-inch nails for that. And yeah, the headboard will be more finished, and I'm going to be showing you after we have nailed these plywoods on this frame and we start doing the design. I will start drawing the design that I'm going to be doing on this bed. So let's keep making the bed. So guys, we are almost done with the transformation, as you can see. And previously the height for the older bed, this bed, the first bed, the height was around here, and now you can see I've raised it to somewhere here. Yeah, and the design was this tufted bed, and we are almost ready to finish the headboard. As you can see, we are done with the design. Now we are just going to be doing the final touches, which is covering this part here. As you can see, we are going to be covering this one, covering the legs, and then after covering the legs, we are going to be attaching these pieces of wood here. As you can see, we have attached a half-inch form there, then covered it with the same fabric, and we are going to be nailing using nails to attach them there. So the purpose for this one is for the design, number two is to make this thing one structure, because if you remember, we did have the original headboard and then the layer that we added on top to increase the height. So using this one, we are going to be joining this top part with the original headboard, so that the whole headboard will become much stronger and the design will come out very well. And then after that, we are going to be covering the back. As you can see, this is how the back looks like. This is the strings I used to do the tufting. We are going to be covering the back of the headboard. And then the other thing we are going to be doing in this transformation is covering this lower side of the bed. This is the side for the legs, and if you can see, we have already covered with the foam. We are going to be covering again with the fabric and covering the whole of it, so you will not see any piece of wood there. It will be very, very good, and I'm going to be showing you that. And then we are going to be finishing the transformation by covering these sideboards. Normally there are two, one for the right side, the other one on the left side. So we are going to be covering them, and then we are going to be showing you the final results. So guys, we are done with the bed, and as you can see, this is what we came up with. So now you should ask yourself, it's better to transform your bed or just buy a new bed. So if you transform your bed, this is what you get. And this design is a tufted design. The bed was 4x6, and this design cost you 12k. So you be the judge. You tell me in the comment section what you think about this transformation. So the other thing that we did was covering, as I told you, we are going to be covering this lower side. This is the lower side of the bed. So each design has a different price. So like now, if you see this one is plain and this one has a design, and if you want this same design, this tufting to be done on this side, it's a different price. So that is basically what we usually do during the transformation, and you can see for yourself the results. You can see how the headboard looks like. Yeah, So if I turn it this side, you can see even the back of the headboard, it's covered. We usually cover the headboard, as you can see. And we did this decoration. They are called corkers. These silver buttons here, they are called corkers. It's part of the decoration. So let me now assemble the bed and show you the final reveal.